Alright guys, we're back with another video. So today we're going to be starting a new series. We're going to be calling it DC Sports Dollars. So I've spoken a fair bit about how I flip sports cards or even sell sports cards on DC Sports. And you guys have gone through my blind reactions and see how I've gone. But in reality, I haven't really shown you guys more so if I'm actually making money. Like I could easily just be sending in 1 million cards into DC Sports and not be making any money. So I thought this would be a fun little series to kind of track over time, and we can track the profit and loss of the cards that I do send into DC Sports. So we'll go through a blind reveal at the start, and then at the very end, I'm gonna go through a spreadsheet of each episode, and then we can kind of have a running tally as to how much profit or even how much money we are losing. So in this submission, I had some pretty good cards, nothing massive at all. But yeah, let's start off. The very first card is probably the riskiest one that I sent, and it actually worked out because at the time of recording, it's after the Super Bowl. I sent in a Jalen Hurts Gold Chronicles out of 10, SGC 10 order, SGC 10, sorry, rookie. Paid $70 for it. I'm gonna in this spreadsheet include the sale price and then with the fees taken out and everything like that, and you'll see it all there. But let's see how we go. Let's try and start off well here with Jalen Hurts. Scroll down and we get, okay, so around $180. So bought it for 70 bucks. So it's a nice flip there. It's a great start to the series. So we're already in the profit. Moving on to the next card, we have Barry Sanders. This one I bought for around $80 to $90 Australian. Barry Sanders, one of the best running backs of all time. Gold, Topps Chrome. I know it's unlicensed, but the comps on this were really good. So I bought it and then just tried to get a quick flip on it. And we get around $200. So that's a really, really good start there. $70 into around $200. Like I said, even though it's unlicensed, it's Barry Sanders, one of the most well-liked players in the NFL, and being a gold parallel as well. I think that always bodes very well. Let's go the other way. We'll go towards some of the lower end cards. We have a Danielle Hunter. He's on actually the Texans at the moment, but I got this one in a lot. I'd say you'd probably say the cost price of this would be like $1. So again, who knows what it'll sell for, but the blue prisms are a little bit short printed. We don't know how short they are in NFL compared to NBA where they're out of $1.99. And we get around $4 to $5. So again, always try to balance out these consignment submissions with some high-end cards or mid-end cards, depending on what your wallet's like out there, with some lower end cards, because again, it's still profit at the end of the day. So yeah, we'll say about $5 with the fees taken out, $4 to $5 there. Keep it going. Next card up, Breece Hall. So this one I bought for $20. It'll be an interesting one because it's in college uniform. Probably could have been a card that I just held on to towards like the NFL season, because yeah, the Jets didn't really have the best finish, but then as you get towards the NFL season, which is still a while away because we've just finished the Super Bowl, the hype sort of comes up. So let's say we paid $20 for it, and I'd say that's about $20, maybe $21, $22 in terms of with the fees taken out. So again, we'll take it. We're looking at a more overall tally for this whole series and just seeing how far we can go. But yeah, I'll take that one there. Moving on to the next one, we have a Kobe Buffkin. So I bought this one in the hobby in their bargain boxes. I paid $4 Australian for it. It's about $2.60. The white prisms actually go for a little bit, surprisingly. It's a new parallel for 2023-24 prism. And we get, yeah, we'll say about $6 to $7 if you work it out with fees. Again, slight profits, not going to be getting rich from $1 or $2 profits, but again, it's just a find that I've had in the bargain boxes. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. It's coming up, we have Trayvon Diggs. So this one's in a lot. So there's going to be a few cards coming up here which are from lots. Some of the lots I've actually already sold and I'm profiting on, or I'm breaking even on, and essentially I'm just sending in these cards to turn a profit on the lot itself. So the Trayvon Diggs one, I got it in a lot, and I've got about $7.50 left on the lot to break even. So we'll see how we go here. Yeah, $7.50 is kind of the amount that we're looking for. So yeah, about $12 to $13 with the fees taken out. So again, the number I'm looking for, which is good. Put this one in a recent mail day. I think I paid $70 or $80 for it. The comp for it initially when I bought it was like $180, but I saw a recent comp come out at $130. So it could be really dicey in terms of whether I make any money on it, but we'll see how we go. It's a gorgeous card. and we get, yeah, around 120, 110, 120-ish. So slight profit there. We've also got to take out the postage cost, which is around $45 for me, and I'll again add that all into the totals at the end. Really nice card. Yeah, I mean, a little bit annoying that it's probably went for that recent comp, but when I bought it, I thought I could flip it for double the money. But again, I'm probably covering postage here with this card. Moving on to the next one, Terry McLaurin. So there's gonna be a bunch of Terry McLaurin cards to come up. Terry McLaurin, in terms of like ROI, is probably the player that's made me the most money. When I kind of got back into the hobby in 2019, 2020, Terry McLaurin was a rookie, and his cards were going for very cheap. He had really good seasons as a rookie and as a second-year player, but he never had good quarterbacks behind him. So he had Dwayne Haskins, rest in peace. I can't think of any more on the top of my head. You have Carson Wentz maybe as well, Alex Smith as well. So a lot of quarterbacks. Now he's got someone consistent in Jaden Daniels. And I was kind of like looking at Terry McLaurin comps after they got eliminated from the playoffs. And I didn't realize how much his cards had gone up. So a lot of these cards I would have purchased for like anywhere from $5 to $20. And a lot of them I've sold way earlier on, but yeah, his card prices have gone nuts. So this first one is the Legacy. It is college uniform, Ohio State. So let's see what we go for here. I think I paid like $10 for this one. Whoa. Whoa, $120. I've got to click on this because I want to see if there's any shield bids. So 90, I mean, that's college uniform. So, I mean, the only thing I could see is like an Ohio State fan, but I don't think a college uniform Terry McLaurin should be going for that price. I'll have to see after this if it actually got paid for. It might be one that I might have to hold on to, but yeah, I think someone's, that is pretty much shill bidding there. I should do a separate video on this, but you can just kind of see how much he's kind of like bid. I'm going to click on this. So it's hard to kind of tell. I mean, it's yeah. Normally you can tell if someone's a shill bidder if they're on zero feedback and they've got 100% bid activity. It's a great way to work out if someone's shill bid. But if the person's paid for it, which I'll work out at the end of the video, then it's all good. But that's a very interesting sale because I don't think it should be going for that high. But again, it could be an Ohio State fan. But anyways, it could be a $10 into $120 flip there. But yeah, we'll move on to the next one. We have another Terry McLaurin. This one is, I'm pretty sure, a XR order. I bought this one from someone at the Oz National for like $20. It was in like an Australian grading company slab, so I just cut it open. I've just sent it raw. $20 into, oh my God, man, Terry McLaurin, his cards are actually going a bit nuts. Jeez, it's, yeah, you look at it like $80 there. I mean, I sold a lot of, even though I did buy a lot of them for like 10, 15 bucks, I did sell a lot of them for like, 30 to 40 bucks, but this is a whole different level now. Kind of makes me wish I still had a lot of Terry McLaurin left, but I've heard good things about him. Seems like a good human. I've seen him in Card Collector 2's videos. Obviously, Ryan's a big Ohio State fan, but yeah, that's a really nice flip there as well. We're starting this series off really well. We haven't really had one where we've lost money. This next one will be very interesting. So I sent this one in because Mark Williams was playing well. And then whilst it was on the way to DC Sports, he got traded to the Lakers. So I actually did have a sneak peek at this one when there was like 2 or 3 days left and it was already bid very highly. But then the trade got rescinded. So I don't know if anyone would have bid more than what it was at. And I reckon the person who would have bid high on it probably will not pay for it because you're paying Lakers prices here versus, what it should have been at the Hornets. So we'll see how it goes here. Hopefully the person did pay it off. I'll check at the end. Mark Williams out of 149 Prism. Okay, it did go up. It did go up because it was at $25 US for a fair bit. So it went up to 35. Someone did end up bidding more on it, which means hopefully that they do pay. I think I paid like $20 Australian for that, which is around 13 to 14 US. So a very nice flip there. Happy with that. Hopefully they did pay. Next up, Najee Harris. So this is one of the cards in the lot out of 35 Prism Auto that I've pretty much broken even on the lot, and then this is just going to be me making profit on it. There's another card in this lot in here as well. So let's see how we go. Najee Harris out of 35. I think he's a free agent this season. Very nice. So again, I'd say that's about 65 to, yeah, about 60 to $65 Australian with the fees taken out. Really nice card. I don't know if you'll say in the Steelers, there's a lot of free agent Steelers that are going to be heading out. I've heard Justin Fields is a free agent as well. We don't know what's going to happen with Russell Wilson. But yeah, very interesting team with the Steelers. Mike Tomlin seems to always do well with that team as a coach, but gets to the playoffs and then doesn't seem to end up getting over that first round, unfortunately. Let's go on to, I'll find the other card in that lot actually as well, so we can kind of just get rid of it. It was the Kyle Pitts. So this is another one. Anything I make here is just profit, just like the previous card that I spoke about. So Kyle Pitts, yeah, we get $30 from it essentially. So $30 plus like the 65, it's about $95 in profit on that lot itself. All right, so this next one I did buy at Cherry for $10. It's Devin Vassell. This is out of 88 Prism draft picks, graded SGC 10 Auto 10. They had a massive sort of sale on their some of the slabs in their showcase, and I went in and bought this one. Again, $10 for this one. Should make $10 on it. It's an SGC Auto 10. Let's see. Ooh, $30. I would have thought that would have sold for more. I would have expected around 100 for that one, honestly. I mean, again, it's profit, but like I just thought that would have gone for more, considering it's Devin Vassell and, you know, a little bit of Wemby hype, a little bit of Fox hype. But yeah, again, it might just be the Prism draft picks turning people off. The next one was also from Cherry. I paid $20 for this one. Vince Carter, Skybox, it's rookie. SGC like 92, so the old grading system that SGC used to have. And we get around $50. $50 fees, about $42, $43. So again, doubled my money there. Really nice flip there. So it was SGC 96, not 92 like I said. Yeah, the old grading system from SGC is very interesting, but I wanted to kind of see, because it does say there SGC 9, but 96 in your own head, you're like 96 is better than SGC 9.5, but I've actually never looked up how the old system works compared to the new one. But yeah, that one was a very nice flip. Moving on, Josh Downs. Can't remember how much I bought this card for, but yeah, played very well for the Colts. Scrolling down, we got around $45 Australian for it. That's a really nice flip as well. Let's move on to the next one. This one is, I think we've got some NFL Legends autos coming up. So don't know how to say this guy's name. It's Jan Stenerud Legacy. I think I paid like $15 Australian for it. I looked at comps and I was like, oh geez, I didn't realize that his cards are going for a fair bit, but it's Packers and we get about $30 Australian. So yeah, again, a nice flip there as well. Don't know who he is. Number 10, I'm gonna assume he's a quarterback. Judging that number, could be way off there, but hopefully he is. Let's go on to the next one. We have Armand Green, gold standard auto. Let's see how we go. I forgot what I paid for this. I think it's around $10 Australian. So yeah, again, doubling my money there. So around, let's say $23, $24 there from $10. So doubling my money, and then we move on. So another Terry McLaurin. So I was talking about this one. This is a nice chunky patch. I paid $5 for this one like 4 years ago. So it's kind of gonna, you know, it didn't make my numbers look good because I got it at a really good time. But again, some of the cards behind me, I haven't seen in a long while. So I've got to go through them and try and send in more Terry McLaurin stuff in. But yeah, out of Majestic is a chunky patch. Jeez, so there you go. So like $40 Australian from $5. It's a nice flip. I need to find my Terry McLaurin cards in those boxes there because that's a really nice one to have. Yeah, still kind of wish I had some more, but we've got 2 more cards left and then we'll show what our running tally is. We have Trey Lance, Red Shimmer. On this lot itself, I think this cost me like $10 because I've still got some more cards in it. So yeah, let's see how we go. It was an interesting card because the comps were anywhere from like 30 to 100, but yeah, it might be in the Dallas Cowboys uniform and making it go up a little bit. So yeah, more on the lower end there, $25 US, you're looking at about $33 to $35 Australian with the fees taken out. Interesting card here, out of 35, Dallas Cowboys uniform, one of the big busts in the NFL, unfortunately. And then we'll move on to the last card. So we have Bob Lilly, Illusions. Again, I don't know anything about him, but from the Cowboys, going through some of the cards I've got next to me, I did see it and I looked up comps and I was like, geez, I could easily make some money here, so let's just send it into America. Bob Lilly, we get $20 US, so we'll say that's about $28-ish Australian. So yeah, let's see how we did in the end. So this spreadsheet at the moment is looking really nice at the moment because every single card that we sent in did have profit on it, even if it was like $1 or so. I've just added in postage cost at the very bottom. But yeah, in terms of running it through, so I did look at the cards that have been paid because it's been about 12 hours since the auction ran. The legacy order did get paid, so the person did pay that amount. So I'm wondering if it was like an Ohio State collector. The Mark Williams one got paid as well. They've all been paid other than the Barry Sanders, the Pritchard. I mean, if the Sanders one doesn't get paid, I just think it will resell easy. You always kind of want the ones where the sales look a little bit iffy to be paid, but so far, so good. But yeah, in terms of profit and loss there, you can kind of see what I paid for each card here, what it's sold for in terms of minusing the fees as well, and then the profit loss, obviously taking that all into account. But so far, after episode 1 of DCSports87 Dollars, we are currently at a total profit of $621. So, I mean, the nice little way to be making a bit of money on the side. Yeah, I've got some more cards going into DC Sports. I think this was a great episode 1 because it actually didn't go that bad at all. There wasn't any sales that made me crack it at all. But yeah, so let's see how we go in the future episodes. But if you guys are excited for this series and you want to see more of it, if it's not something that goes too well, I mean, probably will end after a few videos, but if it's something that you guys want to see and see how I go on DC Sports, leave a like down below, also comment down below, and also hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't subscribed already. And yeah, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.